Hey guys, I know I haven't made a video in a long time, but there's something I've been thinking about recently that I really want to just sort of express, mainly because I've been there before. Now, anyone who's been watching my videos for a long time knows that I've changed a lot in the past 4 years. You know, I used to be overweight and awkward and bad with girls, and now that's all pretty much the same, except I wear ties all the time, which is, pretty fucking cool. Truth be told, I used to weigh 497 pounds about 4 years ago, and I lost about 270 pounds. That's fucking awesome. Go me, woo, finger guns. But I've learned a lot about social relationships, about friendships, and having romantic relationships, and I've sort of experienced a lot of things, but I've realized something about my past, and I've realized something about a lot of guys that I see that are socially awkward the way that I was. And I think it's really important to kind of bring it out to the light because it's a fucking problem. Now, I want to say this to all the guys out there who are having trouble with girls and think it's because they're too nice. You're fucking stupid. I'm sorry. That's really the only way I can put it. Just because a girl does not like you does not mean that she only likes assholes. Just because she's dating another guy doesn't mean that guy's a dick. And just because you're decent to her and pretend to be her friend because you want something from her does not mean you're a nice guy. And even if you are a nice guy, it doesn't mean you deserve shit. If you're civil to a girl, if you listen to her problems, that's called being a friend. And if you're trying to be a friend to a girl, she doesn't owe you a fucking thing besides her friendship in return. It is really that simple. That's what being a friend is. It's a give and take. It is not a, I'll listen to you so you fall in love with me situation. If you're anything like I was, which, let's be honest, you probably are if you were a teenager who's socially awkward and bad with girls, you would latch on to any pretty girl who gave you attention because that's what you need and that's what you want. That's how you thrive. And just because you saw her and she was nice to you, you think that you can have an in with her. You think by listening to her problems, by being there for her, by telling her how much better she deserves, that somehow she's going to notice you and fall in love with you, even though, let's be honest, you probably don't have that much in common. I'm saying this because it is a real problem. You can't go around blaming someone for not wanting to be with you and think it's because you're too nice of a guy. I've literally heard like 3 guys say this in my lifetime. Oh yeah, dude, she doesn't like me because I'm too nice. She's such a bitch. Do you see how that sentence contradicts itself? If you're too nice, you would not be calling someone who you allegedly care about a bitch because she cares about someone else. If you genuinely love someone, which I fucking doubt because you sound like an idiot, if you genuinely love someone and they appear to be happy with someone else, do you know what you do? You let them go because they were never yours in the first place. It's that simple. It's hard. It sucks. But if you're in the situation I was in, you're like 16 and you're going to move the fuck on and you're probably going to like a new girl in the next 2 days anyway. I just can't stand this whole idea because it's so fucking dangerous and so stupid. Every guy that goes out there thinking he's entitled because he's decent to a girl is going to have problems maintaining and building relationships because he doesn't understand how a dynamic of a relationship or even just a friendship works. If I am nice to you, it's not because I'm expecting something in return. That's what kindness is. If I am nice to you and I want something in return, that's what being manipulative is. If I say, I'm going to do this for you, and I don't expect anything in return, in fact, you might not even know that I'm doing it for you, that's because I care about you, and ultimately I want to make your life better because you being in my life makes my life better. If you're saying, I'm going to do this for you because I have an ulterior motive, and I want you to fall for me, and I want us to be together, even though I'm pretending that we're just friends, you're a dick, you're manipulative, you're conniving, and you are completely misleading the girl about what this relationship is, and you have no right to be upset or angry when she doesn't return your feelings. Because most of the time, she probably knows that you like her, but you're just being, like, you were just going about it so wrong and so poorly that it's a situation that it's better to not address. I worry because I've been this guy, and nowadays I'm very straightforward with what I want. I mean, I don't walk up to girls like, I want to fuck you. No, God, no. That probably won't work. What? No, fuck. Sorry. The truth is, when I go about talking to people, especially talking to girls at social situations, at social gatherings, parties, bars, it's because I want to get to know them. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of the time, if it's a party situation, yeah, there's something that I'd like to happen, but that's something that happens as a result of getting to know someone. The reason that I like going out to parties and going out to bars is because I like interacting with new people. To me, that's exciting. To me, reading people, seeing the social cues, learning about them, that's exciting to me. And it's not always the same way, but to me, that's just what I like. That's what I vibe off of. And I like making people laugh. I like telling stories. I like learning about people's lives. And so if I walk up to a girl, you know, I'll adjust my tie, you know, see what's up. I walk up. Hi, I'm Matt. I noticed you from across the bar. I was just wondering if I could buy you a drink or something. And she goes, oh God, no. I'm like, all right, see ya. And I'm out. It's that simple, because when someone doesn't want you, you respect their decision and you fucking leave. Like, if I go to a girl and I'm like, hey, can I buy you a drink? And she says, no, thank you, or I have a boyfriend, or ew, what are you, you fat turd, get away from me, what's up with your nose ring, you hipster? I should say, okay, and I leave. Because any girl who does not want me for what I am does not deserve my time. And because anyone who doesn't want me, like, doesn't want me. And so I should leave because I'm being respectful and I'm not going to try and invade her space. It's really, like, that fucking easy. If I walk up to a girl and I say, hey, do you mind if I buy you a drink? And she says, yeah, absolutely, and gives me the whole fuck me eyes thing, I will continue to talk to her, hopefully get to know her, see where the night leads. It's as easy as that. If the easiest way to get things is to learn how to ask for them. If you like a girl, you tell her. You don't pretend to be her friend and then get pissed off when she doesn't notice you. Because by being passive-aggressive and not doing anything, you are saying, I do not care about the situation enough to take the next step. And if she does not like you when you take that next step, you say, okay, I still care about you, I want you to be happy, let's be friends, but I'm going to move the fuck on. I want people to learn, and I want people to grow, and I want people to be better, and hopefully, you know, like, have good relationships, and have good lives, fall in love, and be happy, and all that stupid after-school special bullshit. I would love that to happen to everybody. And I want to know that people who are socially anxious, like I was, and people that are awkward and bad with girls, like I was and still kinda am, can work things out and be better. But you have to hear this from someone who cares about you, and I care about you enough to tell you that you're being fucking ridiculous. Just, as far as it goes, like, here are the final points. 1. If you like someone, you tell them. You don't pretend to be their friend and mislead them and manipulate them. 2. Just because she's dating a guy who isn't you doesn't mean that he's a dick. 3. Just because she's dating a guy that isn't you does not mean that she likes assholes. And 4, if you think that being a nice guy means you deserve something in return, you are not a nice guy. You are a manipulative, ridiculous cunt. And if you're doing something out of the genuine kindness of your heart, if you're being a good person, if you are maintaining, building, cultivating good friendships and good relationships, that'll come back to you. Not because of karma and all that spiritual bullshit, it's just a natural result of things. If I put a vibe out there that says, hey, I'd like to meet people, I'd like to have friends, I like to be around big groups of people, and I consider myself to be an extrovert and a social being, then people gravitate toward you because you have that positive energy, and they can see it in your face. It's not karma, it's not magic, it is just the way that being social works. And it will work out for you in time if you just accept that and move forward with it. And don't try and make yourself the victim because someone doesn't want you. It is that easy. I want you to be better. So, if this has been hard for you to hear, there's a reason for that. I was that guy for a long time, but I'm not that guy anymore. And I'm sorry to anyone I've ever hurt or upset or misled. because I was that guy for a long time. I'm going to try and make more videos at some point soon. I know I always say that, but things are hopefully changing for the better now. And I really miss this. This whole thing started from a series of posts on Tumblr that I wrote, myannoyances.tumblr.com. I'm going to post this on there, so hopefully people will see it. I'll hopefully talk to you guys soon.